Oh, this isn't the guy with the archer, the bow. That sucks. Oh, by the way, I meant to say this. Someone left a comment. Someone left a comment on the first video, and I think it was really interesting to talk about, but, Lucia, I feel bad for not even realizing this. Lucia, right? She's actually from Suikoden 2. She was that one antagonist in Suikoden 2 that came at the very end, or towards the end of the game. Like, she came fairly late in the game, and she wanted to, like, get revenge for her clan. She was, like, a vengeful kind of character. But apparently, that is the same Lucia. That's the same Lucia from Suikoden 2, the Lucia in this game, who's Hugo's mom. So, I find that really intriguing. And this game takes place, I think that comment said 15 years after Suikoden 2. So that leaves a lot of potential for the continuity. Because in Suikoden 2, her motives were, like, incredibly vague. All we knew about her was, like, that she wanted to, like, get revenge for her clan or whatever, but we didn't really learn much about her at all. But that gives Suikoden 3 a chance to flesh her out and be like, oh, maybe, like, this is why Lucia was the way she was in the second game. And now she's, like, she's older and stuff, and she has a son. So I think that's really cool. Definitely some big potential there. See, now looking back, I'm like, yeah, that does look like the same Lucia from the second game. But honestly, Lucia had such a... You fought her like twice in Suikoden 2. She had such a minor impact on that game, and I kind of forgot about her. But looking back, I'm like, yeah, that is her. Like, it looks like her too. It looks very similar to her. So I think it'd be really cool if Suikoden 2 Lucia's motives relate even a fraction to this game. Like, maybe the action she takes in this game, maybe it connects to why she was the way she was in the second game. That would be really cool. Okay, I don't like this. Kill this dark hair, though. I wish I had my water rune user. I don't know, that'd be really awesome, though. And it also does confirm that, like, at least these three games are, like, in the same continuity and world. Because Suikoden 2 is, like, 3 years after 1, and this game's, like, 15 years after 2. So I'm intrigued. It's not like Wild Arms where it could be, like, different universes, or parallel universes. Like, they're legit, it's legit the same world. Why are these enemies so tough? On the bright side, there's no game overs. Well, there's game overs in the sense of, like, you have to do the story stuff again, but if you're just doing battles, you don't have to regain the levels. Alright, you're fine. Shake that off. Yeah, 16-9. Yo, Berserk, okay. Berserk could actually be my friend here. To really get some kills. Okay, we gotta start killing. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I don't think using the Phoenix Rune is worth it because, like, man. Being able to, like, wasting a turn after is just not worth it. Like, having a turn not to move with only 2 characters, it's just not worth. Anyway, that piqued my interest even more. Like, I'm even more excited to play more Suikoden. To see how they connect and, you know, understand references and such. It's gonna be really fun to get all those connections. And just seeing Stars of Destiny that were, like... Seeing Stars of Destiny that were in the other games, like, overlap and stuff. It's gonna be really, really cool. Hey, Dark Hair, I need you to, like, die. Ow. Alright, only 10 and 16. That's good. These enemies weren't, like, super difficult. It's just the fact that we only have 2 characters. They die pretty fast, though. Oh, times 2 damage, let's go. Alright, 27, not bad. There was something else. Oh yeah, so like maybe the events of Suikoden 2, like the outcome of Suikoden 2's war might have an influence in this game. It's like, again, same continuity, there's so much possibilities of what they can do with it. Master Fred, really? Let's take a break for a bit, please, Master Fred. You just don't get it, do you, Rico? If we rest even for a moment, evil will prevail. Don't ever forget that, kid. I won't, Master, really. Question mark. ... Looking for something? Your armor. I suppose you're Zexen Knights? You are quite right, and who might you be? Allow me, Madam Fred Maximilian, the captain of the Maximilian Knights, at your service. I came from afar to carry out my grandfather's wish to conquer evil. I would like to learn anything you know that could help me. I'm Chris Lightfellow of the Zexen Knights. Nice to meet you, sir. What do you mean, conquer evil? Do you know anything about this, Boris? I'm afraid not, my lady. There's a dark-skinned boy with a sword on his back, accompanied by a little lad and a dog. I wonder who. I see. So, sorry I have to bother you. Sorry to have bothered you. Words. Damn, I couldn't find a lead here either. Rico, it seems we're off track. Let's head further north. Yes, sir. Could we rest for a few seconds? We'll be off then. Safe travels to you. Sir, wait just a minute. I'm coming. Wait for me. I hope you find what you seek. Oh, Fred ain't one of the protagonists because the last one we need is Godot. Okay. Mark Beetle. What a name. Of that. Thank you. Okay, these guys aren't hitting super hard, which is good. So, man, we're leveling up so fast in this game. Like, we're already 27. Granted, Chris started at level 20 and Hugo started at like 14. So the game already had a lot of levels built in. We don't start at like level 1 to 5 like most RPGs. But I also feel like we're leveling up pretty fast. Boom, boom, boom. You hit that one, you hit that one. Nice. The beetle. Spark beetle. Good job, Chris. And now we're getting a lot of skill points. I don't feel like backtracking through the forest, though, just to exchange him. Unless there's one in Ville El Nexe or whatever. I'm not going to allocate my skill points yet. Vene del Zexe. I imagine Vicky, that's her name, right? Vicky will be in this game. I wonder how long they're going to have us wait for her. Hopefully not too long. It's funny. When we left the other day, I had no idea we'd better be back this... It's funny, when we left the other day, I had no idea we'd be back this soon. I nearly died reading that sentence. Lady Chris, you live here, yet you don't care for a Vene del Zexe. Yeah, no teacher. Yeah, what's up, Lion? I remember you telling me that, no teacher or tutor in Vene del Zexe. Yes, Lewis, the city's a little stifling at the moment. Do you feel more at home on the battleground? Do you feel more at home on the... Oh, no, it's the same sentence, they just added more. Do you feel more at home on the battleground? You can't be comfortable at the Brass Castle with all those ruffians around? Actually, neither is that bad. That's our goddess of the battleground. Let's be blessed with continuous good fortune in combat. Oh, Boris. At any rate, this summons. Yes, this summons. I know that I'm to blame. I shall not avoid punishment. Wait, what? This summons? What? Damn it, what if the council knew about it? Don't say anything, Boris. Alright. Let me save right here while we're passing the save point. Up. Save up here. There we go. Alright, back to the capital we go. Oh, my horse! They don't allow my horse in the Zexan capital. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, that's the inn down there. Do I need to go to the inn? I'll go to the inn. I'm like half HP right now. I'm at half HP. By the way, I did, in between the last stream and this stream, I did a lot of research on Suikoden as a series just to see how many games there were. And, oh baby, there are so many more Suikoden games than I realized. Or, like, than I thought. So, we got a lot to tackle. Because, like I said, Suikoden's, like, the next series I really want to focus on. Not to say we won't play other games, we will, but, like, we're probably going to be playing a lot of Suikoden for the foreseeable future, because it's, like, the next series I really want to dive into and knock a lot of games out. Knock a lot of games off of. So we'll be doing a lot of it. But yeah, there are a couple more Suikoden games that I didn't know about that I learned about, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let's add these. So we're gonna be playing most of them, probably all of them. Lady Chris, let me guide you. This way, madam. Part of me wishes Starleap wasn't a mobile game. Because part of me wants to play Starleap, but if it's a mobile game, so I don't know. Please wait here, we will call you once everything is ready. Balderdash. Again, I wait, and they were the ones summoning me. Oh, I need to move around here. Oh no, it's still a scene, never mind. What the? Was that a texture glitch? His anger towards Boris and the other knights. Must have been. Could it have been meant for me? Is this supposed to be a texture glitch? It doesn't look normal. It does not look normal in the slightest. Should I have questioned my dedication to protecting? I looked into PCSX2, and I don't think this game had any known issues on PCSX2. No, I knew I'd face animosity when I chose the life for myself, yada yada. The in-game emulator got... Oh, so this is, like, emulation? There's no way to, like, fix it. It's just an emulation problem. Man, this is why I really hate emulation. I'm a Zexan Knight through and through. So there's nothing I can do about it. That's unfortunate. Shadow Hearts games have a lot of, especially Covenant and From the New World. I understand emulation makes it convenient to stream and stuff. It's easier to set up, but this is why I hate when there are emulation issues, because, like, even if it's something minor, it takes you out of it, because, like, you want closest to the ideal experience as possible. You want the ideal experience, but then stuff like that can, like, even if it's minor, it can take you out of it. It's annoying. But alas, there's nothing I can do. I've never streamed a mobile game before, because most mobile games are gacha games, and I don't like mobile games. I'm a Zexan Knight through and through. We are ready to proceed. This way, madam. Thank you. Because every time I start the PS2 game, I look on PCSX2 to see if it has like any known issues and recommended settings, and I didn't see anything for Suikoden 3. Maybe because there's no fix for it. Is there anything wrong? No, thank you. I was just absorbed in my own thoughts. Absorbed in thought. Yes, I was thinking of what I could do for Zexin. Surely you jest. I know of no more dedicated Zexin than you. Only doing flashbacks? Yeah, I understand that. It's still annoying. Again, there's nothing I can do, so I'm not gonna sulk about it, but I still would rather it. It's still annoying. I appreciate that. I understand though, at least it's during like flashback scenes, which aren't like super common. It could be a lot worse. The game is still playable, but still. You want me to move my army into the grasslands? That's like the one drawback to emulation when the game has issues like that. Like even little things like that. Indeed, we do. But it's so much easier to dig out an emulator as opposed to like, you know, original hardware. What was the point of the ceasefire with the Grasslanders? Why were the Zexin Knights last brought to battle? Oh, my PS3 can't even play. I have a Slim. My PS3 can't even play PS2 games. I would have had to get a copy of this game, but my PS3, I think only like the original model can play PS2 games, right? Mine's like the Slim. It was the enemy who first breached the agreement, was it not? Unless this game is on PSN. Is this game on PSN? In any case, the negotiations were meant as a tactical delay, that's all. We needed enough time for the Zexin Knights to regain their strength after losing both the captain and the vice captain. Now we have you as the head of the Knights, Lady Chris. It is part of the PS Store. Oh, if I knew that, I would have popped out my PS3 if I knew that. Oh well. I heard that you burned down a Karayan village, one of the 6 clans of the Grasslands. That was quite an accomplishment and should be highly commended. It was my only recourse. It had to be done to protect our knights. All the better to enhance the reputation of the Silver Maiden who saved her army from danger. And exterminated the barbarian village. This will be heard of even as far as the Holy Harmonia and Dunin. Oh, Dunin! Dunin Unification War. That's Suikoden 2. That's the war in Suikoden 2. I also like how I learned that there's like a war. There's a war name for every game. It's like Gate Rune War, Dune Unification. I think it's neat. I do not seek glory for such a deed. The attack on the Karayan village was only intended to rescue our men. It was not an act of bravery. Do not be so modest. We value your accomplishments very highly. Your stand against the barbarians gives credence to your title of White Hero. Can't you see how this current state of confusion within the Karayan forces offers us a great opportunity? Our job is to protect the Zexins and their land. If the council wishes to invade another land, do so with your own combat teams. By weakening the Grassland forces, you ensure the strength of the Zexins, do you not? I might also add that this is a council decision. It's your duty to serve our will. Can we expect you to return immediately to Brass Castle and begin your operations, Captain? No. I'm gonna go out partying all night. Yes, sir. Let me give thanks to our goddess for allowing us this occasion to gather here today. Let me give thanks to our goddess for allowing us the occasion to gather here today. Just gonna end your chapter. Okay, not quite. I thought with the zoom out it might. We've only been doing this chapter for like 2.5 hours, so. Milady, how did the summons go? They formally promoted me to captain for burning down the Korean village, and to celebrate the promotion, we were ordered to attack the Lizard Clan. Oh, are we leaving for the Brass Castle immediately? Hugo's took me like 4 hours. But I think I was also learning the game, so I was wandering around, like, aimlessly for a little bit, because I was trying to learn the game mechanics, so it probably could have been closer to, like, 3 to 3.5 hours. It's too late to travel today. We'll sleep here and embark at first light. Yes, my lady. Let me walk you home. Okay. But yeah, if I knew this game was on PSN, I probably would have got the PSN version. Then again, I haven't streamed from my PS3 since Zillia 2. So my setup is like, because I have like a new PC. I don't think I streamed my PS3 since I got my new PC. So I would probably have to make space for my PS3, which would be more of a hassle than it's worth. Because I stream on PS5 and PS3. So maybe it's best I'm emulating. Good night, Lady Chris. Shall I call for you in the morning? Not necessary, but thanks, Boris. Take care of yourself. Don't drink too much tonight or oversleep. You can depend on it. I will behave myself. I think I'll just deal with the crummy, the messed up flashback scenes. And hope and pray that Suikoden 4 and 5 have minor emulation issues, if none. If not none. Welcome home, Lady Chris. Hot water is prepared for your bath. I would have contacted you sooner, but I was called back at short notice. Not to worry, my lady. We were always here to serve you whenever the need. Ooh, I'm terribly tired. If it's not too much of a bother, might you spare a few minutes, madam? Sure, what do you need? I love hearing her metal every time she takes a step and stands up. I love the sound of the armor. Oh, it's the thing that Hugo got. His coat of arms is... Yes, my lady, this belongs to the Lightfellow family, and... It belonged to my dear father. As you say, my lady. Where did you find it? A grassland boy brought it here in your absence. Don't worry, he was paid fairly for his efforts. Okay. I wonder how did someone in the grasslands do it? I wonder how they got that. Interesting. A boy from the grasslands. Because Hugo got that from that one dude in the grasslands. I wonder where he got it from. Intriguing.